All right, let's dive right in. Today, we're going to demystify one of the biggest, most game-changing technologies out there, generative AI. You hear about it everywhere, right? But forget all the hype and the confusion for a minute. This is your clear, actionable blueprint to really get a handle on it and start mastering it. So let's get started. So, does it ever feel like you're trying to keep up with a story that's just moving at light speed? If so, you are definitely not alone. I mean, every single day there are new models, new apps, new headlines. It's a lot. It's totally understandable to feel a little lost in all that noise.
But that's exactly why we're doing this. You know, think of this whole AI thing as a huge new territory just waiting to be explored. And what does every explorer need? A map. So consider this our map, your personal blueprint for the journey ahead. We're going to turn that feeling of being overwhelmed into real, genuine confidence.
Okay, first up, the generative AI frontier. Let's explore this world-changing technology. We're talking about a brand new landscape just packed with potential and possibilities. And yeah, a few unknowns. The crazy part? It's all being built right now, as we speak. So why should you care right now? Well, just look at this number. Over 100 million people. That's how many jumped on board with major generative AI tools in just the first couple of months they were out. That is, well, it's one of the fastest tech adoptions in human history. This isn't some niche hobby anymore. It's a massive global shift. Understanding this stuff is becoming absolutely essential. Okay, so let's get down to basics. What is this stuff really? Well, at its heart, generative AI is a kind of artificial intelligence that doesn't just read or analyze information, it creates brand new, totally original content. We're talking text, images, music, even computer code. It's making something from scratch that just didn't exist a moment before. All right, next up, we've got to lay our foundation. You wouldn't go on a big expedition without the right gear, right? Well, for this journey, our essential gear is a solid base of knowledge. And we can break this down into 3 simple, manageable steps. First, you just got to grasp the core concepts. What can AI really do? And just as important, what can it do? That keeps your expectations realistic. Second, you got to learn the lingo, the key terms like prompt or LLM, so you can actually talk about this stuff. And third, it's super important to understand that there are different types of models, and each one is built for a different job. And here's a quick breakdown of what I mean. You've got your text models, or large language models, LLMs. You give them a text prompt, you get text or code back. Perfect for writing, summarizing, you name it. Then you have image models. You type in a description, and boom, you get a totally unique piece of art or an image. And of course, code models. You just describe the function you need, and it spits out the code for you. See? It's all about picking the right tool for the job. Okay, so our foundation is set. We've got our gear. Now it's time to actually hit the trail and take our first practical steps. This is where we move from just theory to actual practice, from knowing about AI to actually using it. So where do you even start? What's the #1 most important skill you need right out of the gate? It is this: prompt engineering. And look, I know that sounds super technical, but it's really not. It's just a fancy way of saying you need to learn how to talk to an AI, how to ask for what you want in a clear, effective way. The best way to think about it is, it's not a search bar. It's more like you're giving directions to a super brilliant, but also super literal assistant. The better your instructions, the better the result you're going to get. It's that simple.
And this right here is the perfect example of what I'm talking about. Look at the weak prompt. Write about space. I mean, what is the AI supposed to do with that? It's way too vague. But now, look at the effective prompt. Write a short sci-fi story about an astronaut discovering a sentient plant on Mars, in the style of Arthur C. Clarke. Whoa, see the difference? You've given it genre, a plot, a character, even a specific writing style. You've given your assistant everything it needs to succeed.
And what's the result of a prompt like that? You get something like this. The crimson dust swirled as Commander Eva Rostova knelt, not before a rock, but a vine. It pulsed with a soft internal light. It was a silent botanical intelligence, whispering secrets of the cosmos through chlorophyll. I mean, come on! That is the incredible power you unlock when you go from just vaguely asking to skillfully instructing. That right there, that's the magic of a great prompt. All right, so you've learned to talk to the AI. Where do you go from there? Well, once you're comfortable using the tools, the next level is to become an architect. This is where you stop just using other people's apps and start creating your own solutions powered by AI. And believe me, it is not as scary as it might sound. The whole process follows a pretty clear, logical path. It all starts with an idea, right?
Then you build a really simple prototype, just to see if your idea has legs. If it works, you develop it into a real tool. And finally, you deploy it so other people can use it. It's a really cool, structured, and creative process.
Now, to become that architect, you'll probably want to add a few more skills to your toolbox. First is something called API integration. Again, sounds complex, but it's basically just the digital plumbing that lets different apps talk to each other. Super useful. Next, a little bit of basic coding, Python is a great one to learn, is just incredibly powerful. And finally, you'll want to understand fine-tuning. This is so cool. It's where you take a general AI model and you train it on your specific data to make it an expert in one very specific thing, like maybe analyzing your company's customer reviews.
So as we start to wrap up our blueprint here, we come to a really important realization. In a field that is moving this fast, mastery isn't some finish line you cross. It's more like a horizon you're always walking towards. It's really a lifelong quest.
So let's do a quick recap of the journey we've mapped out. We started out on the frontier to understand why all of this matters. Then we build our foundation to grasp what this technology actually is. After that, we hit the trail to learn how to use it. And finally, we looked at what it takes to be an architect so you can begin to create.
And remember, your journey from this point on isn't just about the tech itself. It's also about being really thoughtful and navigating the ethical questions around how these tools are used. And of course, you've got to stay curious. In a world that's changing this fast, the map is constantly being redrawn. So continuous learning, it's not just a good idea, it's absolutely essential.
So there you have it. You have the blueprint. You have the map for your journey into the world of generative AI. Now the only question left, and it's the most exciting one of all, is what are you gonna build?